Yes, people, what is going on? Justice. Justice is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about Manchester United winning 3-1 at Tottenham Hotspur. Now, it was a game where justice was a very big talking point, and it's very rightly come to fruition. I don't know what the word is, but it's come. It's been served. Justice has been served. That's the what I'm looking for. Tottenham go 1-0 up through Son Heung-min. Right. So, I don't like Son. I really don't like Son. Now, I'm not going to be one of these people that massively kisses his arse. I'm not going to lie. Is he a very talented footballer? Jesus, yes. Jesus, yes. He's a very talented footballer. And one that's very enjoyable to watch, actually, at times. Is he a diving, cheating little bastard? Yes, he is. And he is a dirty fucker as well. Yeah, I get people want to go with the, oh, Son Heung-min's lovely and he's so caring and whatever. It doesn't help the fact that he is a complete and utter dirty bastard, right? And in this game here today, I don't know if you know this, if you have watched the game, you'll know exactly what I'm on about. There is a flick. There is a flick, not from Son, from McTominay, that disallows a perfectly fine, very good goal, actually, for Man United to put them 1-0 up. Cavani got it, disallowed, fantastic ball through from Paul Pogba. Now, Son hits the ground like a sack of potatoes, and it gets changed. VAR's ruining the game. We know this. Again, I like VAR, but it's just the stupid idiots that are actually running the thing that don't know how to use it. You've got people making rules that have never played the game. So you're always asking for a recipe for disaster. I asked my dad, I said, Ginge, for many years before VAR came in, the rules very rarely changed, did they? You know, there was a few things here and there, but the rules very rarely changed since before, like, goal line technology. That was like 2012, 14, I think, something like that. About 10 years ago or so, whatever. There was very little rule changes, wasn't there, for the previous 30-odd years of football. He went, yeah, pretty much. Some things got given as a foul, some things didn't, but nothing too drastic. But now, second you touch someone, foul. Second, it was the shittest little flick in the world. It's natural. It's not a foul. And again, as all the commentators were saying, all the pundits were saying, if that's a foul, just stop. Stop turning up. That ain't football anymore. Son hits the ground like, honestly, a sack of potatoes, then goes up the other end and scores. Now, a perfectly fine goal, terrible defending from, I think it was Lindelof or Maguire, whoever, Man United defender, shocking defending, awful. Spurs go 1-0 up through Son. Right piss take, if you ask me. Should have been 1-1, and I don't think anyone would have been complaining. But 1-0 up, and it was just completely and utterly wrong. It was wrong. For me, if you think that's a foul against McTominay, well, clearly he's raised his hands to his face, so that should be a sending off. But instead, he just gives that. But again, that's VAR. There's so much grey area that it's just room for complete bullshit every week. But there we are. Anyway, Tottenham fade off. They bottle it. Again, they have a 1-goal lead and it just disappears. Cavani had a goal disallowed. Then starts coming a bit more normality. They get a goal at the end, which means they win 3-1. A bit of a counter-attack, you know, a little bit of attacks about it, but we're not going to go too much into it. The goal from Cavani, which is the winner, is superb. Just scores goals. He just scores goals. He causes problems. He's in the right place at the right time for the winner. It's the first goal I want to talk about for Man United. And it's come from Fred, an unlikely source, just following it up in the box. But it's again the movement of Cavani. Cavani was all over this game, and again, is a natural goal scorer, and I would argue, again, one of Man United's best players. Not the best, one of the best. You just cannot teach that. The movement, the way that he goes to the ball, the way that he doesn't go for the ball and allows himself to get a 2-yard tap in. There's just so many intelligent things that he does. That's just really nice to see. I've been a big fan of Cavani for years, ever since Chelsea played him 2012 against Napoli. I've loved him, and I was gutted when he went to Man United. But wow, what a player he is. And he just makes Man United better. Surprised he played full 90 minutes, but when Man United, again, it's a bit, I have to think of the right way to word this, but when Man United play Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, Dan James, any of that kind of combination, 3 of the 4, it's very samey. Everything's the same. Bit of pace, bit of flair. They can all score different types of goals. It's fine, but the movement when it comes to kind of like stalemate situation where it's a tough team to break down, you've got to go and get through a Spurs back line. They can't do it as well as Cavani can. And that is why he is so good. He's done it for years, right at the top of the game, and he's continued to do it now at 34 years of age. Might be 35. Either way, he's still doing it, and he's doing it incredibly well. He pretty much wins this game for Man United. But another player I want to talk about, again, it's one incident and it's one talking point, but Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba is a player that's got about a year left on his contract, a little bit more obviously until the end of the season, and there's kind of people 50-50 about whether Man United should sell him. Paul Pogba is a player you want playing for your football team. If you get the Paul Pogba that Man United got in the second half, he's not perfect. He had one that he should have scored himself. He tried to overcomplicate it with a back heel and all sorts of stuff. He got it wrong. But when he gets it right, Jesus Christ, does he get it right. He played left wing today, which was a bit strange, but I mean, hey, that's just the way they were playing. They have got a few injuries and whatever. There are a few people that are in and out for Man United, but Pogba got given a job and did it incredibly well. He made an impact on the game. He is a match winner from midfield, regardless of whether he played left wing today. He is a match winner when it comes to it. Got an assist for the goal that was disallowed. I think he might have got an assist as well for something else, but regardless, the guy is a joke when he plays right. Now, this game here today wasn't won by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It really wasn't. It was won by players stepping up to the mark. And Paul Pogba and Edinson Cavani were the two main people in that. Of course, there was a couple of decent performances, people, that you should give credit to. And again, I thought Fred played really well. A player that you wouldn't necessarily expect to step up to the plate, but did. Then you add in Paul Pogba, a world-class player when he wants to be. You add in Edinson Cavani, world-class just regardless. That is what wins you games of football. And again, look, for me, I'm a Chelsea fan. That is what I want to see our team do. I want to see people step up to the plate when given the opportunity. Doubt Kovacic is going to do it. Doubt Jorginho is going to do it. Doubt Kante is going to do it. Pogba can do it from midfield. Again, they're hard to find, but Jesus Christ, what a player Paul Pogba would be if he could do it on a weekly basis. Now, Fred, again, stepped up to the plate, helps out. Brilliant. Cavani does it naturally, fine, but Paul Pogba steps up, and that is how you become a proper elite team. I don't think Man United were that good today, honestly. I think 3-1 actually slightly flatters them, but did they deserve to win the game? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And it comes from Paul Pogba, mainly. Cavani, you always know what you're going to get. He's good. He's very good. But Paul Pogba turns up and you win games of football. Credit to them. Credit to Man United just in general. Again, I'm not one of these people that goes, oh, it's Jose's fault of this and Jose's fault of that. And Tottenham just did not look out the races today. They really didn't. They went 1-0 up, but they weren't good. That's not Jose for me. Jose's probably more natural replacement because you go, oh, we've only got to sack one player. But the Tottenham players, again, we can't play them again this year, so it's fine. But they ain't good enough, really. They really aren't good enough. It's a tough thing to say, but I was talking to my dad, and we were literally just saying there's probably about 8 or 9 players that could go from Tottenham, and it wouldn't make a single difference to their team, really, at all. They need to get some fresh blood in there. It does look like Kane's going to be off. They're going to struggle to get top 4. They'll still be in with a shout, of course. They'll struggle, but they ain't going to win Europa League, so they ain't going to get in that way. So it's pretty much top 4 or bust. Doubt they're going to win the cup final, but hey, I don't know, maybe this is a one-off performance where Tottenham players step up to the plate, but I don't like seeing managers get a lot of criticism unnecessarily, and Jose does need to take some, but also the players just aren't good enough, and even Jose can't coach him. That's where Jose wins trophies bloody everywhere. Jose may not be the problem, but anyway, there we are. That's just me. Thank you for watching. If you're new around here, make sure you like, share and subscribe, and I probably will be reacting to expressions tomorrow. Yeah, that'd be fun. Anyway, take care, stay safe, up the Chelsea. See you later.